We fully appreciate your continued efforts to try to reach consensus on this challenging issue and to bridge differences in such a short period of time this week. But the process of finding consensus, however, should not be used to push down the majority who have called for a legally binding instrument to lower its standard, while the minority who do not want a legal binding instrument seem to be entrenched in the same position. And we therefore encourage you to record in the paper that the majority of states here have called for a legally binding instrument, as others have suggested this morning. Our main concern with the new text is that there is no more mention of negotiations, and there continues to be no clarifications that these discussions here should lead to a legally binding instrument. On the general commitments section, this is, as I said before, the core of the document. Our campaign believes these commitments should encompass prohibitions on weapons that cannot be used with meaningful human control and on weapon systems that target human beings, and regulations to ensure all other autonomous weapon systems are used with meaningful human control. Although the general commitments section falls short of what is needed, there are some improvements in the latest version of this paper to this section. Firstly, we welcome the addition of the word transfer to the list of activities in the chapeau of paragraph 30. It's noteworthy that the word transfer is also included in the CCW Protocol 4 on blinding lasers. Secondly, the addition of paragraph 30C, which reads, "Its effects cannot be reasonably predicted or are not fully understood by a human operator," is also an important and useful addition. Nevertheless, there are further changes that are still needed. Firstly, as numerous states and the ICRC have noted, the commitments under paragraph 30 should also cover systems that are designed to target human beings for the reasons we set out in our statement on Friday. This remains a fundamental omission in this paper. Secondly, while there are benefits to paragraph 32, this paragraph should be expanded to refer to compliance with international law and ethical standards. Autonomous weapon systems raise concerns under both. Third, the reference to lethality should be left in only when referring to past agreements. Forward-looking text should not include the word lethal as a qualifier for the reasons brought forward several times in this forum. Again, a weapon system can be lethal and lawful and non-lethal but unlawful, and so the use of the word is constraining in our broader aim of ensuring compliance with international law. With regard to previous sections, we'd like to mention the importance of retaining references to international human rights law and international criminal law. And we also believe that the proposal to remove the reference to remediation for victims would add another obstacle for possible future victims of autonomous weapon systems, which already pose great risks in terms of establishing responsibility and accountability. And finally, on a small grammatical note, just to mention that the chapeau of paragraph 30 refers to systems in the plural, but the subparagraphs refer to it in the singular. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.